Coel Hen is a figure prominent in Welsh literature and legend since the Middle Ages. Early Welsh tradition knew of a Coel Hen, a leader in Roman or sub-Roman Britain and the progenitor of several kingly lines in the Hen Ogledd, the Brittonic-speaking part of northern England and southern Scotland. Later medieval legend told of a Coel, apparently derived from Coel Hen, who was the father of Saint Helena and the grandfather of Roman Emperor Constantine the Great. Other similarly named characters may be confused or conflated with the Welsh Coel. The legendary King Coel is sometimes supposed to be the historical basis for the popular nursery rhyme, Old King Cole, but this is unlikely. Coel's name was rendered Coel in Old Welsh. It may be the same as the common noun coel, meaning belief, credence, confidence, reliance, trust, faith, derived from Proto-Celtic *klo, omen, and ultimately from Proto-Indo-European *kh2ilo, whole, healthy, blessed with good omen. Coel is often named as Coel Hen, hen being an epithet, hen meaning old. The genealogies give him an additional epithet, Godabog, meaning protector or shelterer. His name is thus sometimes given as Coel Godabog or Coel Hen Godabog. However, some of the Harleian genealogies list Godabog as Coel's father's name. Geoffrey of Monmouth Latinized the name to Coelus. Some modern authors modernize it to Coel. Context and evidence. Coel Hen appears in the Harleian genealogies and the later pedigrees known as the Bonnet Gwrywg Ogledd at the head of several post-Roman royal families of the Hen Ogledd. His line, collectively called the Coeling, included such noted figures as Urian, king of Reged, Gwlog, perhaps king of Elmet, the brothers Gwrgi and Peredur, and Clyde ne Aidan, king of Iden or Edinburgh. He was also considered to be the father-in-law of Conedda, founder of Gwynedd in North Wales, by his daughter Gwawl. The poem Y Gododn mentions some enmity between the sons of Godabog, possibly a reference to the Coeling, and the heroes who fought for the Gododn at the Battle of Catraeth. Judging by the genealogical references, Coel Hen must have controlled a large part of the Hen Ogledd. As an ancestor figure, he compares to Dyfnwal Hen, who is likewise attributed with founding kingly lines in the Hen Ogledd. According to Welsh tradition, the region of Coel was named for Coel, and a mound at Coelton in Ayrshire was regarded as his tomb. Projections back from dated individuals suggest that Coel Hen lived around AD 350 to 420, during the time of the Roman departure from Britain. In his book The Age of Arthur, historian John Morris suggested Coel may have been the last of the Roman Ducis Britanniarum who commanded the Roman army in northern Britain, and split his lands among his heirs after his death. However, Morris's book has been widely criticized. Colchester legend. By the 12th century, Coel had become attached to the Colchester legend, which claimed he was a ruler of Colchester in Essex and the father of Saint Helena, and therefore the grandfather of Constantine the Great. The legend originated from a folk etymology indicating that Colchester was named for Coel. However, the city was actually known as Colnesysta until the N was dropped in around the 10th century. Its name likely comes from the local river Colne. Around the same time, a further development of this legend that King Coel of Colchester was the father of Empress Saint Helena, and therefore the grandfather of Constantine the Great, appeared in Henry of Huntingdon's Historia Anglorum and Geoffrey of Monmouth's Historia Regum Britanniae. The passages are clearly related, even using some of the same words, but it is not clear which version was first. Henry appears to have written the relevant part of the Historia Anglorum before he knew about Geoffrey's work, leading J.S.P. Tatlock and other scholars to conclude that Geoffrey borrowed the passage from Henry, rather than the other way around. The source of the claim is unknown, but may have predated both Henry and Geoffrey. Diana Greenway proposes it came from a lost hagiography of Helena. Antonia Harbers suggests it came instead from oral tradition. Geoffrey's largely legendary Historia Regum Britannia expands upon Henry's brief mention, listing Coel as a king of the Britons following the reign of King Asclepiodotus. In the Historia, Coel grows upset with Asclepiodotus's handling of the Diocletianic persecution and begins a rebellion in his duchy of Caercolen. He meets Asclepiodotus in battle and kills him, thus taking the kingship of Britain upon himself. Rome, apparently, is pleased that Britain has a new king, and sends Senator Constantius Chlorus to negotiate with him. Afraid of the Romans, Coel meets Constantius and agrees to pay tribute and submit to Roman laws as long as he is allowed to retain the kingship. Constantius agrees to these terms, but Coel dies 1 month later. Constantius marries Coel's daughter, Helena, and crowns himself as Coel's successor. Helena subsequently gives birth to a son who becomes the Emperor Constantine the Great, giving a British pedigree to the Roman imperial line. Bibliography. Bromwich, Rachel. Trioedanus Priadine, The Triads of the Island of Britain. University of Wales Press. ISBN 0-7083-13868. Henry of Huntingdon. Greenway, Diana ed. Historia Anglorum, The History of the English People. Oxford University Press. ISBN 0-19822224-6. Harbers, Antonina. Helena of Britain in Medieval Legend. D.S. Brewer, ISBN 0859916251. Koch, John T. Celtic Culture, A Historical Encyclopedia. ABC Clio, ISBN 1851094407. Macquarie, Alan. The Kings of Strathclyde, c.4001018. In Grant A. Stringer, K. Medieval Scotland, Crown, Lordship and Community. Essays presented to G. W. S. Barrow, Edinburgh University Press, pp. 1-19. ISBN 9780711,102. Morris, John. The Age of Arthur. Weidenfeld and Amp. Nicholson. Oppie I. Oppie P. The Oxford Dictionary of Nursery Rhymes. Oxford University Press. Geoffrey of Monmouth. Thorpe Lewis ed. The History of the Kings of Britain. Penguin. ISBN 0140441700.